Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. Lord Jesus have mercy. Xander, I hope for 1 second you don't think you're gonna be happy. You proposed to Polly Pocket. I bet you gonna be walking down no aisle with her. Like, you got to think about it. At this point, sir, you done did all this nasty stuff. You even gave this woman a child that's not hers. Do you really think you're gonna be happy with her? Do you think this gonna last long term with you? You and her? Yeah, keep on thinking that. Nicole, you did not have to fight Kristen just to get a lock of her hair. I mean, you could have just easily got a scraw that she might have, a cup or whatever. Did you have to get in a fight with Kristen? Like, come on, Nicole. Like, for real, did you really have to do that? I mean, bring up her dead daughter like that. Cause the woman to attack you, and while she attacking you, you still out there grabbing a handful of her hair. You know what, Nicole, that was uncalled for, but you did it for a cause, so I'm going to let you slide or whatever. I just want to know, and I still want to know what you're going to do when you find out what you already know. I want to know if Nicole going to do the right thing this time around. I want to know if Nicole ain't going to hold back. I want to know if Nicole going to go ahead and straighten out this nasty situation, and see if she gonna say the truth this time and not get caught up in no web of lies like you always get caught up in. End up telling on yourself, end up making more trouble for yourself when you should have came clean and it wouldn't have been as bad. But you sat out there and hold it for how long? Now it's bad. Now it's blowing up in your face. Now that secret that you didn't want to come out is coming out and it's blowing up in your face big time. I want to know, once you find out everything you need to know, the DNA test or whatever, what are you going to do? Are you going to come out clean? Are you going to hold it? Are you going to let Zelda finally have a, are you going to let Zelda with a heavy heart decides to tell the truth? So what you going to do? Cause we took the final touches of this saga here, and you already know what you know. So you get the DNA test to confirm this, and once that DNA test come, who the first person you're gonna run to with this news? Are you gonna lock it up in that Nicole vault of yours are you gonna lock it up in this Nicole vault that you never seem to want to be open, but somehow it end up getting open anyways. So we gonna see what you gonna do. Here you go. Um yeah, Xander, I hope you don't think you're gonna be happy, because buddy, I'm here to tell you you're not. You're not gonna be happy at all. You see Nicole onto something. You trying to tell her to stop. You trying to play on her holding secret part of her, that when she find out something, you know you can guilt trip her and she'll change her mind and don't want to come clean about it until somebody else exposes her. So I guess you trying to play on that side of Nicole, just like you played on the side of Nicole when it came to Polly Pocket, and Eric might have a child with Polly Pocket, and you ended up keeping that secret because you were scared Eric was gonna leave you for her. You gonna play that role again? And then Zelda Smart, he'll play that role because he know you like to keep a man. And then Zelda also had a brain cell in his head. He'll be starting now guilt tripping you, finding a way to make you keep this secret and hold it and don't let it go. And sit there and hold on it for however long you can. If he was smart. That's if. We know Zelda ain't that smart because he didn't got caught yet again with the same BS at the elevator, threatening Nicole, grabbing Nicole on. You just can't help yourself at all, could you, Xander? Like, when are you going to stop doing the same stuff over and over again and expect different results? When are you gonna stop it? When you gonna? I ain't told you. You're telling on yourself every time you open your mouth. Every time you do something you shouldn't be doing. You're telling on yourself. You're telling on yourself. You done did this the fourth time. You done grabbed up a woman by their wrist with an angry look on your face, and they look like they scared for their lives. She done caught you 4 times doing this. Like, don't you think it's a time? Don't you think it's time to switch it up somewhere? Can you do this in the chapel, the bathroom, the anywhere that's not in public that you can get caught in? I mean, for real, Xander. You supposed to be a whole goon out here, but you one of the sloppiest goon I ever met in my life. Like, why do you keep on getting caught in the same spot by the same person over and over and over again? Like, I cannot and I will not with you, Xander. Like, you got caught in that same spot. I guess that's just your main spot where you like to rough up women and look at them like you trying to burn a hole in them and get caught by your, I don't know what to call you. Well, now she your fiance. Get caught by your fiance jacking up a woman. So I guess you like that. I guess that's your thing. Wrapped up by the elevator, that's your spot while you like to grab a woman's wrist, threaten them, and end up getting caught by somebody. Like I said, then if you smart, you'll exploit that. And you know Nicole don't like to come clean about anything anyways. So that would be a good time for you now to start exploiting Nicole, telling her now that you know the truth, what you're gonna do with it. You gonna blow up Eric life like this? Like if you were smart. I think you will start to do that once you realize that she know the whole truth. I think you will start playing it out then when you should be putting the paperwork in now, doing the groundwork now, getting ready to start building the building. You'll start getting them the ground leveled up and getting the ground good and ready. You would be doing that now if you had common sense. But I see you ain't got enough common sense. And Polly Pocket is noticing the trend with you. You jacking up women by the hospital, by the elevator doors. You barely spent time with her and Mackenzie. You always around Victor. It's like you don't want to be nowhere near that hospital. And when you are to the hospital, you jacking up women. So Polly Pocket noticing that you haven't been around her or Mackenzie. So keep on playing that card. Just keep on playing it and watch what happen to you. Poho. Well, we got hope. I don't know how long we gonna have her, but we got hope. And now she realizing what she done did, what Rolf and Steven know done did to her, and her other personality that's somewhere in the back of her head, that all is it taking is a little microchip to put in her head, and she Princess Gina. So she realizing what she did, pushing Jennifer off that balcony. Basically was involvement of bringing Stephen back to town, getting his way, doing the stuff he did. Now he got Marlene, and poor thing look like she about to have a mental breakdown. Like you can tell she's sorry. I think I seen her this. I think this the most I ever seen her. Cause when she was taking those sleeping pills, busting people across the head, she wasn't doing none of this. When what's another one of Hope crazy moments? I remember the sleeping pills. I would never forget the sleeping pill one. But I don't think she was ever that sorry with no sleeping pills she was taking. And she was somebody else, I forgot. But she wasn't that sorry then. Like, this is the most this the most she ever done. I can't say that. As Princess Gina, this the most she ever done. Because I remember the last time Princess Gina came around and I wasn't quite fond of her and I ain't quite fond of her now. So, yeah, she's sorry. Like, poor thing. And she got to relive all the stuff Princess Gina then did to her. And she, like, it's like, y'all shouldn't be telling her everything now, cause poor thing gonna have a little I think she gonna end up having a breakdown, or she gonna end up breaking somehow, cause poor thing, she is like she's sorry. She emotional. It's like, oh my God, I wish I can, disappear and never come back. She got that look on her face like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. How would I be able to show my face around Jennifer, John, Marlena, or anybody else? Oh my gosh, I did this. Oh my gosh, I did that. Oh my gosh, why would I do that? Like, she got that embarrassed look like, I'm so embarrassed. You will never see me in town. You'll never see me nowhere around Salem. I'd rather be locked up in my house kind of look. So you can tell that she didn't know what she was doing for a whole year. And I think the Jennifer thing hit her the most. The Jennifer thing and the John and Marlena thing, that kind of, took over its own little course. And yeah, she ain't happy with herself, but I wouldn't blame you. Like, I would myself. Somebody drug me with a needle, a syringe, put a microchip in my head, and turned me into somebody I wasn't. I ended up hurting more of my relatives than anybody else. So, especially, you know how she feel about her Jennifer. When she found out she was responsible for Jennifer getting pushed out that balcony, I thought she was gonna have that breakdown right then and there. She was gonna be done, but she made it through though. Hope don't be too embarrassed though. Like I said, it wasn't you, it was somebody else, and somebody else played with your head, and you basically didn't have no choice of the matter. And if it was up to them, they'll do it all over again in 2 seconds flat. Just like Steve and all run around. Well, let's get to Chad. Well, Chad, I hope you had fun with your little blank stare look you got in your face. That deer caught in the headlights look. I hope you had fun with it. Abigail not home. I guess you gonna hurt her too, huh? Like, this is how you succeed, Stefano. Turning everybody basically into a robot service and yo, yes, man. And that's what makes you feel good about yourself. Like you done hypnotized poor Chad and he done bust Kate upside. Well, Kate needed to be bust up, so I would not feel sorry for her at all. Cause like I said, none of this wouldn't have got as far as it would have got if it wasn't for Kate and her money and power. She just got to have her money and power. So I don't feel sorry for Kate getting bust up. So and I don't feel sorry for Gabby neither. Maybe that'll knock her straight in her head. Maybe that'll get her straight too. But Kay, like, I want to feel sorry for you, but I'm kind of still laughing at you that you got bust upside your head by the same man you consider a son to you. Even though he on the Steph with no trance and La Familia, he not you out. I'm wondering after this, what you gonna do? So when all this said and done, if Stefano needs you to run out of town or whatever, better yet, if Stefano come back to town, let's say 2 or 3 years later, and he come to you talking about, so Katerina, I need you. Are you gonna say, yes, master? I'll be there for you. Just give me my money and my power and I'll be there for you. So after all this said and done, I wonder would you do this all over again 2, 3, 4 years down the road? I'm wondering would you still do this or have you then learned your lesson? Cause you got to have your money and power. So I'm pretty sure if push came to shove in 3 years, 5 years later down the road, you probably be willing to be Stefano serving all over again. Now, Chad, you got two bodies, unconscious bodies, on the floor. What you gonna do with them now? Now that Abigail home. You got, well, Stefano don't like Abigail neither, so I'm guessing she gonna be on the floor too. I'm guessing. I hope you snap out of it by then, or Abigail find a way to knock you out of it, that trench you in. And let Steveno play with Marlene or whatever, with his little sick self, what they're messing around with that woman or whatever. So hopefully it won't come down to Abigail getting a dose of the bookend across her head, and he hit the right two upside the head, in my opinion. Like Kate, she needed that for this mess right here. Gabby, you need it for the Julie mess. So I'm happy. I don't know about y'all. I know I shouldn't be laughing and joking about that, but Kate deserved that bookend across the head. And Gabby, she deserved that too for the Julie mess. And you know I barely mess around with Julie. It's like certain times I like Julie and certain times she work on my last nerve, but I can deal with her and I can tolerate her because I understand her now. But she deserved it, and Kate deserved it too. Cause if she wouldn't have did all this stuff she did for them, they wouldn't have got as far, and none of this mess wouldn't have happened. Now, Stephen you finally got Marlena. You finally her king. Now what you gonna do with her? Cause for the most part, she was still not giving you what you wanted. She kept on breaking up John, which kept on making you mad, and you yelled at her or whatever. And then you trying to give her a camp this and calling her the queen of the night and want to talk about New Orleans, and you talk about some yo villa or yo whatever in New Orleans, want to bring up old stories, but you got it now. What you gonna do with her? You finally got your queen of the night. You finally got her. Now I'm wondering how far you gonna go with this. John, hurry up. Please don't let my stomach suffer too bad with this queen of the night mess, cause I cannot and I will not. Notice I ain't talking about none of that mess, cause he giving me Stephen vibes all over again, and I ain't playing around with them vibes no more. I got tired of Steve what's his son? Stephen, not Stephen. I got tired of Stephen with that mess, and I ain't finna that Stephen and Abbott, well, Gabby with a Y all over again. And I'm not playing Stefano and Gabby with a Y in the IA no more. Not playing that mess no more. That's what kind of vibes he's giving me. That's why I'm not talking about that. I done had enough of that. No, thank you. Days. No, thank you. I don't want no parts of that. I had enough of Stephen and Gabby with a Y, and that storyline killed me. And you can have that one. John, hurry up, please. Please don't let my stomach suffer too hard watching this man up here then hypnotize some woman to fall in love with him, even though you know as push came to shove and if she was in her right mind, this would never, ever, ever, ever happen. But he had to use a lot of black magic just to get his woman, the woman that don't want him. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day and have a good weekend. Bye.